Welcome to my channel. It's video about March coloring plans. In March I plan to finish my depths because in February I promised to color many pictures to myself, to my viewers, and due to the lack of time I hadn't finished them, but I love them and I want to do them. So first thing, I need to finish my pictures here. I hate that in Symphony of Cute Animals I have two started pictures and I can't finish them. One, it's a relatively long clip. I started this beautiful frog, fashionable frog. I called him Mr. Croxy, and something went wrong with video and now I postponed to color it. Now I think that maybe I need to do another effort and to finish this beauty. And I also started a page with watercolor underpaint just to test if watercolors could be helpful here, because I still struggle with paper, and it was okay, it was nice start, but then I was distracted by something, I think by some St. Valentine coloring. So this one, it has nice start. I just need to find all colors for the rest of the elements to decide do I want to use polychromos or Prismacolors, and to finish it because it's perfect for beginning of spring. And I really dislike that in this book I have those works in progress, unfinished works. In February I promised to return to Le Jeune Nouveau, and I thought about coloring maybe King Arthur, maybe Lancelot. Now I want to color maybe them, maybe Lady of the Lake, or maybe even Lohengrin. So I definitely need to do something in this book because it's beautiful. It's really one of my favorite books, and paper isn't bad even if it's double-sided, but maybe that's because of the very intricate framing apart from very detailed main image. That's why I don't color here frequently, but I really need to return to it. Another book which I got already for a long time, which I wanted to have in my collection because it's about fairy tales, one of my favorite subjects, where I did just one page with budgets of color pencils and I really loved how they behave here, and then 2 years of nothing. So I think that maybe it's time to color something here, and actually I think about this one, about Aladdin. As usual, I color something from Teresa Goodrich, and I want to gradually fill in Country Kitchen Charm, which one day I hope to finish. For March, I think about this beauty. I color this book almost in order, so this one has interesting composition, lovely cat, beautiful window with flowers behind, and I do love those herbs and Provence style lovely paintings in frames. So I think that this will be my definite project in Teresa Goodrich, and then we will see depending from the free time available. When I did my New Year resolutions, New Year promises, I promised to color something from Colorless Kingdom each 2 months, and I promised to color a page from Tales from the Stars, the Zodiac book, each month. So in the end of the year I need to have 12 pictures, each for each zodiac sign. Yeah, in January and February I managed to do so. This one I want to color because for now it's one of my favorite designs, even if I still struggle a little bit with paper, but combining markers, polychromos pencils, I think that I already managed to get my way of coloring here. So if I have time to color in Colorless Kingdom, then I will select this beautiful Crystal Queen. I wanted to color it during winter because for me it's not simply Crystal Queen. The name of the picture, it's in the beginning, that's why I know the name of the page. but for me she is maybe even winter queen. Unfortunately, in February I hadn't colored her. I hope that I will do it in March. If no, I will do it in April because I already did 2 pictures in Colorless Kingdom. So I fulfill my plans to do page at least 2 months. In Tales from the Stars, choice is more complicated. First, I tried to color each month according to zodiac sign. Then I realized that it's difficult. I simply need to select page which is more inspiring, not depending from the month. And in March, I think about choice between 2 pictures. Here we have, how they are called, twins. So Gemini. It's a lovely one. My only problem is color selection. Now pictures which I colored here, they all have mostly a blue background. And when I look here, I still want to do blue background. So it will be sorted in a row with a lot of blue. I simply can't imagine something very creative, but it's really nice. I love the patterns behind them and on their clothes. They have lovely postures. So maybe this one, or maybe this one. Here I'm also not sure about colors for the background, for the sky. Again, I want to avoid using traditional blue or violet colors, so if I manage to find something like pastel gradient, maybe from cream into salmon pink and pink, lavender, then I will do this one. It also has beautiful composition. I absolutely love how he looks, and he is surrounded by flowers. Well, so I hope to do one of these. I promised to start Neko in March, but choice which page to do as the first one was really difficult. So I decided that maybe I will do simply the title page, or maybe the first one in the book. It's lovely, it has flowers, and it will give me like feeling of paper. The only thing I don't know yet if I intend to mask black lines, or for the first page I will leave them maybe only on flowers. I will try to mask something. So I'm not sure about style of coloring, but I definitely will do something here. I would prefer to select something not very detailed as a first project, and not the best one. All pictures here are adorable, but something like this one, it's my second best choice. Those pictures from Alice, they are a little bit less detailed, a little bit less intimidating, so maybe I will start here. I love to color everything about Alice, and it would be fun to color Alice in Wonderland picture from another artist. I already did it by Jasmine, but Good Vibes and Barriers, so maybe it will be something from this spread. I really want to return to Jasmine Beckett Griffiths. All her books are crying on my shelf. Why we are abandoned if you love us so much? And indeed, I love them. I love her art. I love the quality of these books. So no excuses at all. And somehow I decided that I want to return to mermaids. Look at this beautiful jeweled octopus. It's not very detailed, so it won't take me like months to finish it. And I hope that maybe at least this beauty I will manage to push into my March plans. As usual, each month I color something in Ivy, and I think that it's time for me to start this spread. A lot of interesting elements hanging from the walls of Pika. I already did this one, so I think that we simply have bigger page of these elements. If we read the book, my only question is which color to select for the background. I don't think that we need complicated background. I think that it will be in simple color gradient, darker on top, lighter when we go to the center of the page, but I don't know which color. Usually I start from the background, so it's a problem. But maybe now I will start to color those elements, and it will be easier to select which background color suits the best when I color these colorful things collected by Pika. Maybe it will help me to decide about the background. And I want to do several starts in March. This beauty Amazon I have from August of the last year. It was my birthday present. I want to start it. I want to test paper as my first picture. Probably I will select this one because it has interesting plants. It has bird, relatively small, so it's not very complicated to color it. And I hope that it also won't require a very complicated background. Maybe just a little bit of light blue or light violet between leaves, but nothing very difficult and very challenging. I really need to start coloring in it. And my biggest regret about February is that I planned to start this beauty, and again, it's a lack of time. I planned to color this book in order, or at least my first page definitely will be the first one. Here, I hope that in March I will do it. I really want to do watercolor underpaint and then to work on details with pencils. I tested watercolor on this paper in the end of the book. I didn't have problems with bleeding through, but I think that even if I have them, it's better to have to test on something like this. Already we have a lot of black here, so if I have problems with bleeding, then here I will try to mask such areas with acrylic paint, but it will give me a nice understanding of this paper and how I can proceed coloring here. Well, I hope that in March I will manage to do at least those two starts, but of course I would also love to color finally something in Leila Dewley Planet book, which I also have already for almost a year. I would love to turn March into months of starts, but first I need to pay all my debts and to finish pictures which I already promised to color. So I hope that March will be interesting. Thank you for watching, and if you are interested in this week, in these pictures, this selection of books, I hope that you will join me in my March color alongs. Thank you, and I will see you very soon.